The space is enclosed, no way in or out. A bulkhead between us, the creature, and the way out.
Leave the door closed. It's still there.
The thrall's eyes are wide with some distant memory. Jatrus and the child are curled up on a bed of plastic case and shipping pallets that were left as garbage in the chute.
This pipe is compromised. If one is here, the others will be coming soon.
I don't understand it. How can they be down here when the bioforms just arrived in orbit? And why do they look like men?
They all look like men.
What? What do you mean? Those aren't Tyranids.
What's a Tyranid?
You know, insectoids, like...
What are you doing with your hands?
These are their talons.
They don't have talons, they have hands.
Not up there.
Well, not down here.
Ugh, so what do we do?
If that pistol has a charge, you may wish to spare the children. Better it be from your hands.
Don't you dare suggest that in front of me again. That's not an option. That's my son and a baby. They're children, understood?
Understood.
Without natural light, I've lost track of time. But my body aches. It demands sleep. I fight it off.
Father.
Hmm?
She's getting heavy.
All right. Hand her to me. I'll take her.
Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
Even in my dreams, I cannot escape. The scenes in my mind are not my own. It feels like an echo out of space, smothering me and driving me mad.
You can't save them, Connor. Why fight it?
Because you told me to.
I was wrong. Resisting what comes is like trying to hold your breath. Eventually, you have to greedily inhale, or you'll suffocate.
You're not my wife. She would never tell me to give up. This is all a dream.
Your wife swore to defend her home in the name of the Emperor. Do you know what happened to her? They tore me into pieces in a matter of heartbeats. My blood staining their claws and teeth.
I want to wake up. I want to wake up.
Help me! Help me!
I want to wake up. My subconscious is cruel. I clench my eyes shut for another moment.
Bad dreams?
Yeah, My eyes snap open and I pat my chest. The baby is gone. I look up at the thrall who basks in the gloom of the pipe. He carries the pistol in one hand and the baby in the other. What are you doing?
You're clearly wrestling with something. They've gotten into your dreams, haven't they? Just like the other thralls who would hear things when they slept.
Put down the pistol.
A child shouldn't be brought into a galaxy like this.
The muzzle of the pistol drifts from me to Jatrus. Put down the pistol.
I promise you, it'll be painless.
He pushes the pistol to the baby's temple.
No!
Father!
Get off of me!
You do not touch the children. You will walk us through the pipes to the exit. You do not talk to me. You do not look at my boy or the baby. Understood? Understood? You just shut up and lead the way. My wife didn't leave me here for you to make a mess of this.
Father?
I release him. Get up. Get up, you bastard. You have to show us the way out. Get up! Past that door, which is the way out?
Go. Rot.
Get up! I open the guard satchel and pull out a pair of plastic cuffs. I loop one over the thrall's wrist and drag him to the bulkhead.
Father?
I'll open that door and let that thing onto you. It'll give us time to escape. You hear me? 3, 2, Jatrus, get behind me. 1. I lift the pistol and swallow hard. I crank open the bulkhead and shield Jatrus behind me. Instead of the monster on the other side, it's a squad of guardsmen. The one on the front shoulders his las rifle and tucks his thumbs casually into his flak jacket.
Connor?
Mag.
Connor Daly.
Mag!
What in the Emperor's name are you doing down here? Are you alright?
We're fine. This is... we were trying to get out of the city.
Guardsman, who's this?
Captain Sparris. May I introduce you to Connor Daly?
Yes, Daly. 55th Company, correct?
Imogen.
That's his wife, sir. Sparris here knows everything about everyone. Went to Officers Academy before he came here. Has a special memory. What do you call it?
EDO Mastery, Lieutenant.
Captain, it's a mess down here.
I know. Same as Breinhold, 44.
Off-world?
Yes, I've seen these things before.
Things? Firsthand?
Hey, we got a man in here.
The thrall. They carry him out as he wheezes for air.
Did you do that?
He tried to kill the three of us. The captain lifts his pistol to the thrall's face.
How do you plead?
What are you doing?
You filth. May the Emperor have mercy on your soul.
Father?
We're leaving.
It's okay. We're okay now. We're okay. The captain walks without fear as he leads the way. That thing that chased us into the container, it looked almost...
Human? Sort of, but definitely not. Hybrids. I figured something was up when Command started giving us conflicting messages.
There's no proof that they're intelligent, Lieutenant. Take that beast back there.
I'm just saying, Command might know something if we can get out of here. We're too far down the ladder, but I guarantee someone knows something.
Enough. We can only fight what we know and what we see.
What Mags says makes sense to me.
And how are you?
Me?
Can't have been easy with those two to look after.
He's my son. I just want to see him safe.
And the infant?
We found her along the way, abandoned.
Well, you have nothing to worry about now. We'll get you out of here.
Where are we heading?
Spares says there's an old command node nearby.
The guardsmen take point, and we begin to make our way out of the maze. Sparris walks ahead of us. Mags says he's memorized the Hive City's tunnels from the administratum records. It's a helpful trick. So what happened up there? I thought you were dead.
Near miss. The Emperor protects, but it helps that Costa knows a few tricks.
Yeah, escape valves.
Arjun didn't make it. Just the captain, us, and a few others. For a group of supposedly stupid aliens, they sure know how to execute an ambush. How did you get down here?
Service elevator.
Have to say, it was probably the safest place for you. Down here.
The tunnels are getting smaller. Our skulking has been replaced with crawling on our knees. The air smells stale and recycled. Are you all right?
Yeah, just my head. It's hurting.
Probably all the chemicals down here.
He's brave. I'm impressed. You raised your son well.
Takes after his mother.
I'm trying to compliment you.
Excuse me?
You've shown more discipline than most new recruits in my barracks, given the circumstances.
I doubt that.
Nothing instills discipline like pain and suffering. You're a survivor, and don't feel guilty for it.
Quiet, everyone.
We pile into one of the tubes, and the guardsmen slam the bulkhead behind us, their las guns drawn.
Lieutenant,
Sir,
just ask me directly.
the story of your homeworld.
We first noticed what was happening when the livestock began getting restless. The groks were stamping their hooves and making all sorts of strange cries. And then these voices came from beyond the town, from the Dust Bowl. At dusk, they only grew louder. They were hissing at us from the dark. We called for the neighboring towns to help check it out, but they said they were too far. When we went to go look for ourselves, and that's when we saw them.
We need to get out of here.
The pipe opens into a small cavern, devoid of industry. It's an underground grotto deep within the earth.
Like leaves from a great tree, they fall to
Voices echo against the piping from every direction.
These are the seeds of plenty. Where each one lands, life grows.
Surrounding the underground lake is a congregation of hybrids, men like the one in the tunnel with hunched backs and plum-colored skin.
Are those survivors?
What's wrong with them?
And from that growth comes new life. Not the kind of humanity made sick from the radiation of this world. New children, born of the Star Mother. Welcome her.
They kneel in reverence and fall into an abrupt silence. Bone clacks against metal as a form emerges from the shadows. I see it. The leader of these creatures. Hard plates of blue rustle over discolored flesh as it crawls from the darkness. The creature is hunched over, perched on a pipe, looking down at the congregation. It raises its left arm, a hairless thing that trails droplets of mucus, and it taps a curved nail to its forehead. From behind its hard plates, its alien brain emerges, pulsating and malformed.
What the frag is that?
Our emissary comes. All will be welcomed into the arms of the Star Mother. Her embrace will carry our memory for eons, wound up into the great womb where we will be born again.
Connor! Costin!
My head is pounding. I squint through the pain and spy the madness before us. The creature's skull is a hairless bulb with recessed eyes and a gaping jaw. Its tongue swirls loose and pets the leader of the unholy faith.
Connor! Can you stand?
Their workings are insidious.
I slowly turn to Sparris. He stands, unaffected by the pain in our minds.
Generations in the making.
Several shots at close range, dropping Costin and the other guardsmen.
No!
Stand down, Lieutenant.
What's happening? Why?
He's one of them!
Very good, Lieutenant. Couldn't tell, could you? Appearances can be deceiving.
The creatures down by the underground grotto take notice of us. They start to climb the embankment and come our way.
They've been waiting since they first came to this world. They were trapped down here, unable to ascend en masse.
You came to give them a push.
Brothers in arms! We did what we could to weaken the upper levels for their ascent. And that's what makes this so confusing for us. Why'd you keep one of ours from us?
Sparris pulls back the blankets around the infant in Jatrus' arms. She doesn't cry or flinch.
The gene is present. I can smell it. Surely you knew something wasn't right. No. No parental intuition? No psychic resonance?
Help me!
She has quite the inheritance. A daughter of the Norn Queen, the cult of the Star Mother.
Son of a bitch!
Compared to you, think of it as an improvement. She'll be well taken care of.
Please.
Don't be a coward. Protect our son.
Meg,
Yeah.
my chest is itching.
Affirmative.
Mag lunges at Sparris. I pull out the pistol and fire it into the alien's jaw. Are you all right?
My arm!
Over there, in the pipe, grab them!
Go!
I grab Jatrus and we rush back into the pipes. I get one last look back at the baby in the trader's arms.
They're coming!
darting through darkness. We can hear them racing behind us, slavering and hungry.
Connor! Ladder!
Go, you first, come on. Mag gets Jatrus on the ladder and starts climbing with his good arm. The hybrids burst from the pipe behind us, a living torrent of claws and jaws.
These are her young, a mother's brood, billions strong.
Father!
Go! They catapult themselves, running on all fours as they race towards us. They reach the suspended ladder and begin to climb behind us. Mag and Jatrus reach the bulkhead up top, and Mag begins to unfasten its bolts.
Connor!
I don't have time for this, Connor. I have to go.
Below me, they snarl and leap up the ladder several rungs at a time.
If the defenses fall, take Jatrus to the lower levels and out of the city.
I look up at Mag and Jatrus. Tears are streaking down my boy's face.
Who'll raise Jatrus then? The Ecclesiarchy? Mag? Connor, I love you so much. I have to do my duty.
What's a father to do but protect his son? I nod to Mag. He scowls and releases the holding bolt. The ladder makes a heavy clack and detaches from the ceiling of the underhive.
Father, no! Father, no!
Everything slows around me as I plummet down with the other hybrids into the crowd below.
Father, no! No! Let me go! Let me go! No!
The fall doesn't kill me. As life runs from my body, flowing onto the cold steel, I look up at Jatrus. I did all I could for him. This just wasn't our time. My hand shakes as I reach for my pistol. It never gets there. The hybrids swarm over me, and everything goes dark.
Go on. Up there.
What about Father? We can't leave him down there. I don't want them to take him. We have to go back. We have to get him. We have to bury him.
You see them? They're coming. Wait, Jatrus. Take this. Wrap it around your head and face.
Gentlemen,
Sir,
rank?
I'm...
Captain. Spars.
Sir, welcome aboard. Happy to help a brother. Come inside. status of the city?
Lost.
Lost.
I mean, they've lost it.
Excellent.
Where are you going?
You didn't hear? We've been called into the city to meet the Star Mother. It is time to ascend.
I see. Why did you stop?
Something doesn't smell right.
Get the gun! Nice shot, kid.
There's nothing left. They've harvested everything.
Yeah.
I want to say goodbye.
Go ahead.
Mother. Father.
So,
we drive until we run out of fuel. Or someone finds us.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for listening to this production of However Small, However Hidden. This fan-made audio drama is part of an anthology series put on by Cold Open Stories, and what we're doing could be called community theater set in the 41st millennium. On our website you'll find unofficial stories set in the universe of Warhammer 40,000. These include short stories, fast fiction contests, and audio dramas where you, the listener, audition to play the parts. It's a great way to build community and share stories worth telling. Now, all levels of experience are welcomed, and these are fan productions, so whether you're a writer, an actor, or a family trapped deep underground, check us out on coldopenstories.com or on social media for the latest release. However Small, However Hidden was written by Colin DeGraff and Stephen Rhodes. It was directed by Colin DeGraff, with music composed by Robert Renato Hack. This story includes the voice talents of John Waters, Mike Dent, Hannah Helwig, Matt DeChutenier, Kennedy Ray, Josh Jones, Kyle Stroud, Alex Ross, Joshua Manning, Thomas Adkin, and Nick Yuen. Additional voices by Aubrey Poppleton, Daniel Santoy, Devin Dixon, Nina Nikolic, Elizabeth Plant, and Andrew Main. Now I'll let you go with one more thing. You know Patreon? We don't have one, and we don't want one. The best way that you can help us isn't by donating, but by sharing our stories in your network. Without a cast, none of this is possible. So please spread the signal and consider auditioning or writing for our next story.